Welcome back to part 2 of Most Preferred Workplace Awards 2023-24, brought to you by Team Marksmen in association with India Today, the event that felicitates those companies that have earned the moniker of Most Preferred Workplace. We pick things up with a fireside chat featuring Dr. C. Jayakumar of Larsen & Toubro and Mr. Mukul Pachisia of EY Global Delivery Services.
First of all, we do need to understand what the organization purpose is. Without understanding, the organization purpose, there's no way on earth that you can try and bridge the gap, if I can call it so, between an individual's purpose and the organization purpose. It is an interesting one that we have been implementing at least, and I think many would have heard the term ikigai, and it's loosely we can say find your purpose.
I work for Larsen & Toubro. Our tagline is, we make things that make India proud. Okay. And we also call ourselves, we are the builders to the nation. This two sentence pumps up the energy of the entire, so it pumps up the adrenaline of the people. So one is, first of all, talk about the organizational purpose, okay? What we are here, why we are here. Then clarify the roles, responsibilities of the individual. Then tell how it aligns to the overall bigger picture of that.
Today, we bring to you the much-awaited Marksmen Daily presents the absolutely brilliant Most Preferred Workplace 2023-24. And it's all the more special here because I'm about to present to you the one person who we are all a fan of. So may I request all of you to please put your hands together for Apna hero number 1, none other than Govinda! और सर यहाँ स्टेज पर आपका साथ निभाने आ रहे हैं राजेश खूबचंदानी जी, तो जोरदार तालियां हो जाए इनके लिए। तो मैं आप दोनों का वेलकम करती हूँ एक बार फिर और शुरुआत करना चाहेंगे हमारी अवार्ड सेरेमनी से। So once again, let us get started. Please put your hands together for Sirma SGS Technology Limited.
I think the one word is agility. Companies have to be fleet-footed, they have to be agile, and when I say agile, they have to be agile across functions. Agility in design, agility in time to market, agility in trainings, agility in cross-skilling of people, and this agility will bring in value creation to the client. And the way the sort of dynamics of the environment and macro are changing, there are two ways at looking at it. You take it as a threat, or you take it as an opportunity. So if I take AI as a threat, I'll always be on the defensive. I take AI as a positive opportunity. And second thing which is very important is that we have to be a listening organization. Today's generation requires logic, so we need to be a listening organization, listen to every level of employee. And believe you me, every single employee of the organization is critical for the growth of the organization. Once we are a listening organization, we understand the pain points, the aspirations. Pain points are a short-sighted thing, the aspirations of my colleagues on the shop floor. And India is an aspirational country today. And if we do not cater to the aspirations of the young workforce which we have, and we employ almost like 60% women. Now, if you're not alive to the aspirations of a young lady, she has to manage a house, she has to manage a job, the chances are we'll lose a trained hand. So aspirational satisfaction of the employees, giving them a conducive workplace, respect for human being. And I think this is what percolation is. For example, in our company, no employee is mandated to call a lady workforce by the name. It's a respect. They will always call a worker a madam. Even when I go to the shop floor, I'll call my colleagues on the shop floor, madam, though I know the names. So I think that's the cultural and the diversity across. And then what we try to endeavor in the shop floor is that have a workforce which cuts across caste, creed, religion, sex, languages. So in our workforce, for example, when you come to a factory, you'll find a mini Bharat. There'll be guys from Bengal, Orissa, UP, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Himachal, even Northeast. I think that's the key factor.
Let's hear it up for Sir H. and Reliance Foundation Hospital and Research Center. Let me now extend a very warm welcome to Tenova Technologies Private Limited.
Tenova, it's part of a larger group, the Taking Group of companies, which is a group with approximately $35 billion of sales every year, 75,000 people around the world working in steel production, technology, engineering. We are even running some hospitals, so quite a wide range of activities. As Tenova, we see ourselves, we think to ourselves as technology developers and technology suppliers and process suppliers to the metals and mining industry. In particular, we work in some specific area of this metals and mining industry where we are the leaders, or we believe we are the leaders, where we think we can play a major role in, let's say, increasing the efficiency, the effectiveness, and the environmental compliance of our customers. But I'm also thinking about things like modern electrical furnace, particularly continuous fed electrical furnaces, our consteel process, or what we call the iBlue process, which is something new we are bringing to the market, which is the possibility to completely replace a traditional blast furnace, something that a steel maker can use to make a complete replacement of an old blast furnace with potentially the possibility to bring to almost zero the CO2 production. On the other hand, we also work in a different way, basically by introducing into the market or by developing processes to produce some materials, some metals specifically, which are instrumental, which are essential to the energy transition. I'm talking about lithium, I'm talking about rare earth, or still remaining in steel, I'm talking about silicon or electrical steel, for example, which are those steels which are used in the electrical motors, which obviously are so important today. We see a bright future for our industry in India. It's a matter of demography, it's a matter of lack of or need for infrastructure here in India. But the steel industry has a bright future in India. It's extremely important to be able to give to all our colleagues, to all our employees, equal opportunity, regardless of where they work, regardless of the gender. We want to further, let's say, develop let's say, a system, an ambient in which every people is treated the same way, regardless from where it works. We do it through several different programs. We have mobility programs, which brings people from one country to the other for short-term or long-term assignments, or even permanent assignments. We have training programs. We have we have collaboration with the local institutions, local universities. We try everywhere we work, we try to integrate ourselves. What I can tell you is that we have a program to increase our resources here in our people here in India by 50 by the end of the year, here in Mumbai, in Bangalore, in Chennai, wherever we are present.
May I now request all of you to please get all set. Taking the Walk of Fame up next is Larsen & Toubro, of course known across for building the future of the country. Please do put your hands together for L&T.
I work for Larsen & Toubro, and our tagline itself, we are the builders to the nations. We make things that make India proud. So it's the pride and purpose is one of the most exciting thing for all the employees working in Larsen & Toubro. We provide a lot of challenging work assignments. We do the airports, bridges, roads, dams, all challenging assignments. Then learning opportunities what we give, whole lot of learning opportunities. We have more than 18 training centers across. So learning opportunities it one. And above all, the inspiring leadership. It is headed by none other than Mr. S.N. Subramaniam, who is the CEO and Managing Director of L&T. So these are things that make people stay with the organization, strive with the organization, and continue performing better and better.
Please put your hands together for Zydus Wellness Limited.
We are really privileged to be recognized as one of the most preferred places to work. From Zydus Wellness's point of view, I think the way we want to build our culture, the way we are working with all our team members, our employees, our stakeholders is that we are very excited about the opportunity at hand. We have some of the most iconic brands in this country, and we also recognize that our brands, our products actually make an impact in people's life. Whether it's food or nutrition or personal care, they really impact people's life. And that's a starting belief that we share, we align with all our people, and that rallies them around it. And then when the employees come on board, then they work with us, they obviously recognize that we are creating a very merit-driven organization where their contributions are valued, they are able to make a difference in the work, and they're empowered to make that impact.
Please welcome Clear. A round of applause for Clear.
Hey, I'm Srivatsan, co-founder of Clear, formerly ClearTax. I spend my time looking at product design and building software, looking at new markets and new initiatives. So we've had an interesting journey going all the way from consumer SaaS to now solving for enterprise, fintech, supply chain, and also solving for global markets. I think what stands out in our journey is one is focusing on customer segments, identifying the right product market fits. I think that's really, really critical. You want to build for people who really understand and appreciate the value of software. And speaking of value, I think creating value for customers and treating the customer's business as your own has really stood out and made us really successful. And I think number three, focus on excellence in terms of design, engineering, and really, really root causing any kind of issues that come up. Those have really helped us on our growth journey. And I think, I invite everyone to sort of join us on the journey of building the largest SaaS company in India.
Let's welcome Danfoss Industries Private Limited.
We are extremely honored to receive this award as the Most Preferred Workplace 23-24. This has come to us in a year where Danfoss is celebrating its 90th year of its existence. And in India specifically, we just completed our Silver Jubilee celebrations in March this year. We are extremely happy that our initiatives that we've been doing the last many years is bringing out the best among our colleagues. And I think this positive work culture that we have been putting in place for last couple of years is started to get recognized by not just our own employees but also the external world.
I'd like to pass on our best wishes to Welspun India Limited.
Diversity is so important to create the kind of a character of an organization. Whether it's IQ or EQ, it is not passe, but that is a reality. So I can give you a small example. When I came on board of Welspun India, there were just 8% women, and today proud to say that across Welspun, we have over 30% women. And it's at the plant, it's at the white collar, and of course, even at the leadership, it is there. We did a small program with an NGO at our factories where we actually worked with the families, because women actually have to do a lot of things when they work. I mean, waking up like at 5 a.m., getting things in order, and then coming to work, and lots to be done. So we did a kind of a sensitization at their homes, where, you know, how to share the workload, and I think that went very well. And so here now we have 30% women at a blue collar.
Up next is Baxter Healthcare.
I think absolutely thank you, and it's a privilege to be here and pleasure to be recognized as the most preferred workplace, and to get this award after consistently getting great place to work from last 3 years and our internal surveys of best place to work for Baxter India. I think the transformation what we did here with the support from HR and the Indian Governing Council makes it a difference with regards to the values, the transparency, openness, as well as redrafting the policies, listening to people, and giving back what is really required. And we work as one team, and I think that has been really the change, and we embarked on that. We changed ourselves and we walked the talk. I think these are the things which have given us to come here today and get this award. So thank you all for this one.
Joining us here on stage is this amazing team right here. A round of applause for Cyber.
Welcome to Cyber, the most preferred workplace of 2023.
At Cyber, we strive for continuous learning and growth.
Our team of professionals work together sharing knowledge and insights to stay one step ahead of cyber criminals.
We empower employees to make meaningful contributions.
Cyber equips our talented individuals with cutting-edge tools and resources.
Wellness initiatives keeps us mentally and physically fit.
Our work-life balance is exceptional.
At Cyber, we are one of the fastest growing cybersecurity companies globally. This achievement is a direct result of our exceptionally and talented people who have joined our journey over the years. By fostering a culture of growth and development, we empower our employees to reach their full potential. Together, we are dedicated and committed to stay at the forefront of our industry and delivering top-notch cybersecurity solutions to our customers and our partners.
Please put your hands together for Business Next.
For any organization to be successful, what is very important is what are the things that can make a organization a preferred workplace, right? And in this, our foundational values have played, the foundational values that we have earmarked, like happy customer, happy employees, learning and growth, innovation. These are the things which have really contributed a lot in creating a preferred workplace. I would say learning and growth, innovation, and happy employees. they make a great contribution for a good workplace or a preferred workplace. Why? Because in the end, these are the employees who are going to, if I talk about a happy employee, these are the employees who are going to work towards making the end customer happy. So which is again talking about business results, delivering the business results and things like that. So for us, these three aspects are very, very important in terms of the values that we have identified, which basically empower our whole culture.
Let me now extend a very warm welcome to Randstad India.
I think big challenges facing modern day organization today are number one, I would say, are digitally disruptive technologies. Number two is the economy itself with all its high inflation and economic downturn. Number three, to me, is the geopolitical risks that we carry with all the pull and push between nations. The ways to kind of work around these challenges, I would say first one and key one would be leadership for me, because no matter what the time, you do need great leaders in your organization to steer the organization in the right direction. And these leaders must be curious. They must have a growth mindset, and they should also be able to reinvent themselves so that they are able to guide the next set of leaders in the organization. Number two would be really building a robust succession plan, because you need to build leaders from within, but at the same time, you need to look out for the best talent in the market to ensure that you continue to replenish your talent pool. Number three would be to really create a meaningful and an impactful employee value proposition, because that's your best way to attract the best talent in your organization, which you definitely need in a ever evolving market place that you're operating in. And this employee value proposition must link very well with the individual value proposition, because that's what would make your talent stick into the organization.
Please put your hands together and welcome Sri Ramakrishna Exports Private Limited.
When we induct every member into the company as a family member, it means that as a promoter, we are becoming their parents, and we want to take the responsibility of owning them. And whatever happens to them, they come with that trust in our company, be it 2008 recession or be it COVID. Company will be there to stand behind them in any kind of circumstances. And with this, what we got is a very supportive, loyal team whom we do not have to retrain every time. They also, in return, own the company, and so they make sure that we are into diamond crafting. So when they are crafting diamonds, they make sure there is minimum loss and the better quality product comes out with a good vibes in it.
Burns & McDonnell Engineering India Private Limited.
Hello, I'm Chad Hadabek, CEO of Burns & McDonnell India. We are deeply pleased and honored to receive this recognition as one of the most preferred workplaces in 2023 and 2024. Creating an inclusive workplace requires a personalized approach. Experience and priorities can differ, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach to creating this culture where diversity can thrive. It's important to prioritize a habit of inclusive discussions. At Burns & McDonnell, we make sure that everyone's voice is heard, regardless of their background or level in the organization. By doing so, we can tap into diverse perspectives from our team members, which leads to better decision-making. Great things happen as we come together to collaborate, build, and connect.
And with that, we come to the end of the felicitation ceremony. This has been Most Preferred Workplace 2023-24, brought to you by Team Marksmen in association with India Today.